Now your Storm Tracker team forecast with meteorologist Ashley Renee.
Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully you had a great Labor Day and a great Labor Day weekend. Now, of course, we started to get a little bit more humid within the last couple of days, and overall today will be another humid day as well. And also looking at some rain to move in. But overall, just make sure that you have your rain gear just to be prepared before leaving home for today. Now, looking at your headlines, so it's going to be warm and humid. Rain chances will be a little bit lower for your Wednesday and also for Thursday, but we're looking at a cold front to move in at the end of the week, and we could get some drier air moving in behind the front, which will help it to be a little less humid once again. Now, looking at Viper radar, we've just been looking at some coastal shower activity for this morning. Just moving north through Houma, near Morgan City, and overall later today, again, we're still looking at some more rain to move into our area as we go into the afternoon hours and also early evening hours. It's now 75 in New Roads, 76 in Opelousas, 78 in Baton Rouge, and 74 in Macomb. And winds are still very light for this morning, basically out of the easterly southeasterly direction. Now, planning out the rest of your Tuesday, highs will be reaching the mid-90s. Rain chances are around 40%. Winds will be staying pretty light for today. And again, just make sure you have your rain gear just to be prepared. Now, not all of us received rainfall yesterday, but of course we still need plenty more rainfall to get us out of these extreme drought conditions that we're still dealing with. But again, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, just still looking at drier conditions to start to move in. Heat indices will be around 100 to 105 for today. It will be at 105 for Baton Rouge, 106 for Gonzales, and 105 for Napoleonville. So again, that's not too bad. At least we're not looking at 115 and 120 like we were for a few days this summer. But again, just make sure you have your water and make sure you're doing what you can to keep yourself cool and hydrated and comfortable. Now, rain chances just 20 to 40% area wide for our Tuesday. And looking at the future track, we could possibly start to see some showers moving in around the time you're picking up your kids from school or getting off work, and looking at drier conditions and some clouds clearing out overnight. Now, Wednesday morning could start off dry as well. Thursday looking at another mostly dry day, but here comes this cold front that should start to move southward towards our area as we get into the end of the week and heading into the weekend. Now, again, we've been talking about the southeasterly wind flow bringing in that warm, moist air, helping it to be a little bit more humid once again. Once our winds start to shift with this next cold front moving in, that will be some northerly wind flow and some westerly winds bringing in some drier air, which again will help it to be less humid for this weekend and going to the early part of next week. Now, again, for tonight, overnight lows will be in the mid-70s. Just looking at a slight rain chance, we'll likely just have mostly dry conditions overnight. And also for your Wednesday, highs will be closer to 100 for tomorrow. And just to look at the next 3 days, we could possibly hit 100 on Thursday, maybe Friday as well. And we're looking at our temps to go back down just a tad bit behind the next frontal boundary that'll be moving in. Now, quick look at the tropics. Again, we're looking at Invest 95L and this next tropical wave that's not too far behind of it. Both of them have a high chance for developing into a tropical storm within the next couple of days. The track for Invest 95L still brings it west-northwestward towards the Leeward Islands. As of now, looking at the different spaghetti models, it looks like the storm could track towards the Leeward Islands and then curve north back through the Atlantic. Again, that's what we're seeing for now, but we'll keep monitoring these two tropical waves. Now, just to recap, but look at your 7-day highs mainly in the 90s for this week. Overnight lows will be in the 70s, and of course that drier air will be a nice welcome for the weekend to help it not be as humid.